Hey guys, what's up? My name is Anthony and welcome to another video. So what I usually do on BNA Sports Talk is I talk about sports. Oh that's literally in the title, obviously. But what I want to start doing is reacting to other people's opinions and like on television or maybe other YouTubers and kind of dissect their opinions and stuff, because after a while, you guys know all of my own opinions, so I want to make dedicated videos dissecting other people's opinions, why they're wrong, why they're right, different things like that. So I want to start off today with why First Take has gone downhill. I don't know when this happened. I think it happened during last NFL season, but they're always kind of like this. I like ESPN. I like the ESPN First Take because it was a little bit entertaining. You know, you had sports news, they dive into a little bit, they bring professionals in to talk about sports. It always feels like when they bring a professional, it's kind of refreshing, because you either have Stephen A. Smith yelling at Max Kellerman or doing his theatrics, or you have Max making some weird opinion about some certain thing, and then Molly always interjects and starts talking and wants to give her opinion, but that's not what she's paid to do. She's paid to moderate, and she's paid to ask questions. She's not paid to say, my opinion is this. You know, she's paid to say, what about this? What would somebody like that say? She's meant to do more like a devil's advocate, but she's kind of just putting her own opinion. Her goal is to be more objective rather than speaking her opinion. Anyway, so they recently had this video that I saw reacting to Trump's when he brought Clemson's football players over to the White House and the whole celebration that they do when a team wins a national championship. Now, I think everyone's reaction to this, even if you didn't like Donald Trump, was, it was pretty funny. I'll play the clip right here.
Because of the government shutdown, much of the White House resident staff wasn't available, so the president decided to cater the event himself, and he catered it with McDonald's, Wendy's, Burger King, and pizza.
I think it was classless on the part of the president of the United States. I don't give a damn that, they're talking about White House employees on furlough because of the whole border security issue with the Democrats and what. I don't want to hear all of that.
There's nothing to.
I'm saying
not the way I would phrase
this. This is what Sarah Sanders said. I mean, I can read you the quote if you want to. I'm just please don't hold me accountable for that.
Sources.
That's what she's saying. Mm-hmm. That's what she's saying. At the end of the day, these are elite athletes that are national champions that put forth an absolutely shocking and stellar performance. And this is how you greet them. It's disgraceful. It was classless. It was wrong to do. He could do better than that. And it's unfortunate that the leader of the free world, the president of the United States, would choose, and the comments that he's made, that he would choose to conduct himself this way. But are we surprised? Absolutely.
What's going on right now in the news is an ongoing investigation into Trump's relationship with Russia. There's been a lot of disturbing news recently, and this is distraction. Now, in terms of its level of distraction, is it the worst thing in the world? No, it probably plays to Trump's base. It's not elitist, fast food certainly. And by the way, a lot of the kids on the team had fun with it, and there are reasons to be upset right now, and this ain't it. And so I would warn against being taking their eye off the ball about what's going on in the world over some fast food at the White House to a football team.
It's a predominantly black sport and fast food. My thought went
predominantly black sport and fast food.
My thought went a very different place. Also,
I think the president likes fast food.
A bunch of jocks. Yeah. I mean, come on.
So as you can see with the clip, it pretty much, whenever they bring up Trump, it feels like it's to bash him. I don't think once, maybe Stephen A. Smith once or twice said something about it. They always, every single time it's brought up, it's meant to bash Trump. It's kind of like they're trying to portray to the liberally leaning audience. Maybe, I'm not even sure. Maybe they see that in their demographics. I'm not sure, you could check that, but we're for social issues and for that. I don't think people like that. I bet if you created a poll asking people what they like most about First Take, it's not, up there is not going to be Donald Trump, Wendy's controversy, how he brought things to the White House. No, I bet it'd be, Stephen A. Smith's Dallas Cowboys, thing. Or Max Kellerman's Tom Brady's Cliff, even though that's kind of getting old. Even though that's getting old, I mean, that's what makes the show the show. So like this whole Donald Trump thing and pretending like we're better than you and we have an opinion, nobody cares about that. Get the politics out of our sports. And the whole NFL controversy, the kneeling thing, and Donald Trump getting into it, that I feel like that only hurt their ratings. Like, don't they see that's hurting their ratings? I really don't get it. Do you guys like politics in your sports? I think not. Like I said, if you created a poll, I would say about 90% of the people would like less politics in their sports, because all they want to do is watch sports. ESPN was for the entertainment and stuff. Now they're telling you what to think. I don't think ESPN knows their audience that well. I don't think most people want to watch that sort of thing. I think that whole thing was a big deal with the whole hamburgers and stuff. I thought it was quite amusing. I think, again, if you take a poll, 75% of people would say, oh, that's kind of cool, Trump. Even the Clemson players thought it was cool. You had Trevor Lawrence afterwards saying, I'd like the time of my life. Sometimes, these kids, they've gone months without eating any burgers and fries and stuff like that and pizza. They're on a strict diet. They're on a strict schedule. Let them enjoy something, especially since the government shut down and everything. And then you have people like Anderson Cooper. Oh, he changed 1,000 burgers to 300 burgers. What is he trying to hide? And then creating this whole like conspiracy that doesn't even really exist. I don't get it. So imagine you like won the national championship and you got invited to the White House. I mean, they got invited 2 years ago too. I mean, not everyone was there obviously, but sometimes it gets boring, It's the same thing over and over. That's probably like their 5th reception at some place where getting like a fancy meal. They're sick and tired of it. Their dietitians are like, oh, you have to eat all these vegetables and all these certain diets and stuff. Like, they probably haven't had a Big Mac in 5 months more because they've been training all off season. It's a time to celebrate, not a time to ridicule. Alright, so I bet you if Obama did that in the same circumstances, it would have been great. Just imagine like how American it is to have Donald Trump, a wealthy billionaire, you get whatever you want to say about him, he's a billionaire, and having hamburgers with him and joking about, football and all the things like that. That's probably the time of your life. You're not going to tell your kids about, the time where, oh, we ate, we went to the White House and stuff like that. That wouldn't have been that much of an event if it wasn't for like the hamburgers and stuff. Just imagine how American is that with the McDonald's, Burger King, and Wendy's. Like, helps out the economy. And and people are also making fun of him for the salad comment. First Take didn't really get into that, but I feel like First Take, they're just trying to find ways to just diss Donald Trump to show like, hey, we're progressive, we're high on these moral issues that don't really exist. Anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below, whether ESPN is too political or whether like, oh, you need a show like that, it's political, because a lot of other shows don't do that and stuff like that. They do more sports, and that's maybe what makes ESPN First Take different. I don't know. Anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below, and I'll see you tomorrow. And I'm making my Super Bowl picks, kind of like going into whatever. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, guys.